Let's talk about NXT tonight. The evening started with Wren Sinclair versus Kelani Jordan. Listen, I love Kelani, and she did win this match by submission. Honestly, it wasn't a bad match to start the night. I highly recommend you go and watch this one. We then had a promo by Dark State, and it's the usual promo that any team has anytime they kick out a member. Saquon is now gone, and basically they're just saying it's because he was the weakest link. They then wreaked havoc throughout the night on other NXT superstars. Miles is going to be facing them next week. And at the very, very end of the night, we saw them basically walk out of the arena saying the same kind of junk. And Saquon was in the background, just kind of on top of the production trucks. So it looks like he's going to make his return real soon. Our second match of the night saw Sean Legacy versus Dorian Van Dukes. And this was a first round speed tournament match, and it actually ended up in a draw. Both men could not get it done. The match itself was great. Speed matches, you got to take them as what they are. They're usually pretty good because they're going to pull high spots within the first 3 minutes. And it was a good match, but they couldn't get it done. This one here was one of my favorite matches of the night. We had Jada Parker versus Leia Diggs, who was accompanied by Natty. Jada was just all powerful, almighty, and was able to get the job done against Layla. And on her way out, kind of had that stare down with Natty. I'm not, we're gonna have to see. Are they gonna do it? I kind of hope they do it. Natty versus Jada. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Tony cut a promo after that, calling out Nakaru, saying basically, "Why are you stalking me? And what do you want, etc." And Nakaru said, "I'm basically just trying to be your sensei. I'm just out here trying to protect you." And then Cam Hendricks came out, who's going to be facing Tony soon for the NXT Championship. Typical back and forth between these two. But as Tony was trying to leave the ring, Cam tried to attack him from behind, and Naraku basically stopped the attack. So I thought that was really interesting. So it looks like Nakaru really just wants to protect Tony. We're going to have to see how far that goes. Nathan Frazer versus Romeo Moreno was another great speed match. Because the first one ended in a draw, we knew that this one here wasn't going to do that, and the winner of this match would go on to face Lexis King. This was probably the closest we've ever seen someone win to basically the 0 count in a speed match. Romeo was able to get the job done, and honestly, it was a great match. I'd watch this one. Like I said, speed matches usually are going to be like that because they're all about speed, and you're going to see a lot of high spots really quick. All in all, though, I think this was the right call, and good on Nathan for, helping the new guys. Shiloh Hill took on Charlie Dempsey, and this match honestly wasn't too pretty. And Shiloh Hill won in a way that wasn't too pretty either. He kind of got a bridge suplex pin. Even the announcers said that the win wasn't pretty. I think what's the best thing about all this, though, is his gimmick right now with the Mr. NXT. It's pretty entertaining, and I think, probably the best thing they could be doing for him right now. And then we are now going to Vice City. We had Lola Vice take on Izzi Dame for her NXT Women's Championship. There was a lot of back and forth, honestly, between these two. At one point, we thought Lola was going to win it. She had a very long count. The ref was knocked out, so she didn't get it. Then Izzi Dame threw the title at her and hit her with the big boot, and I thought that was going to be it, but it wasn't. And then she hit her with her second knockout blow, and then Lola Vice won it. So that was your NXT for this week. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I'd actually go back and watch it. I'd rate this one a B+. Let me know if you watched it and what you thought. And for more wrestling news and content, don't forget to follow.